popular question from runners is, how many miles should I run in a week? Well, like many of the questions we've considered in these videos, that one can really vary according to several things. 1, your experience. 2, your age. 3, your racing distance. And 4, the amount of time you actually have on your hands. Long, long ago, in a galaxy far away, it was recommended that if you wanted to run a particular race distance, you need to average 1/3 of that distance per day. So if I was going to be a marathoner, I needed to average 9 miles a day. 9 times 3 equals 27, which meant I'd make it to go 26 miles. Well, that theory's kind of disappeared a little bit in the world of the 21st century. Don't know if that's good or bad. But what really works as far as determining weekly mileage is looking at each athlete and asking the following questions. 1, what is your training plan? What are you doing? Not all miles are created equally. An easy 5-miler has a considerably different effect than 5 times 1 mile at 5K pace. And as I've aged, 40 to 50 miles a week looks way different than it did 10 years ago. 2, how many days a week do you run? 42 miles a week for someone running every day is 6 a day. That same 42 is over 8 a day for a 5-day-a-week runner. Now, I like running every day, but that's me, and I just love being out there every day. 3, what is your event? If you're looking to run a 5K or a 10K at what is for you a good speed, you could probably, on the right training program, average about 20 to 40 miles a week and bring out your best efforts. When you get to the half marathon or marathon distance, then it'd require more mileage in order to maximize your ability to run efficiently at that distance. I've run marathons on 40 to 60 miles a week, but I mostly like around 55 to 75 and sometimes a little more. 4, what is your experience? If you're fresh off the couch, your mileage would be considerably different to begin a training cycle than if you've been competing for decades. A good coach is going to evaluate your fitness level before prescribing a base level of mileage. They'll also consider your past mileage, your injury history, and what your experience is. And 5, how well do you listen to your body? With excessive mileage often comes injury, and an athlete's ability to monitor their body, to know the difference between pain and injury, and to communicate honestly with their coach is often the difference between success and injury. And then 6, how much do you increase your mileage week to week? Well, the 10% rule has been around. It's been loved and hated and supported and dropped. The 10% rule said if you didn't increase mileage more than 10% from one week to the next, you'd generally be pretty safe. Now, Jack Daniels has written that you should not increase your mileage more than 1 mile for every day you've trained in that week. So if I trained 6 days last week and ran 32 miles, then I could add 6 miles to the next week and hit 38. The problem is that kind of increase may be more effective with athletes running more mileage than someone down in the low end. The real key to increasing mileage is to do it gradually and to have rest days in the week and rest weeks as well. I tend to like athletes, according to their individual needs, to increase on 2 or 3 week cycles. So if I run a 4-week cycle, and that's what I run, I might run 42 miles in week 1, 46 or 47 in week 2, maybe 50 or 52 in week 3, but then I'll drop it down to 44 or so for a recovery week. And then I might jump back and start the next cycle around 48 to 50. There's no magic mileage number. There are a great many factors to consider. So before you just start cranking out miles, talk to someone who can help you look at your training objectives and give you some ideas. Thanks.